There's a lot of characters that we would like to see in Jump Force, but not every anime that we know and love will make the cut. Here's a guide on which anime will not be included in the game. Since there haven't been any proper news about Jump Force lately, we've decided to put together a short guide that should help some fans learn which anime will most definitely not be included in this massive crossover title. This guide will especially be useful to those fans who are desperately asking Bandai Namco to include their favorite character in the game. If your character of choice belongs to an anime that we're about to mention, then sorry, you will have to make do with another fighter from a different franchise, but nevertheless, we're sure that you'll have fun with the game in any case, so don't go about dismissing it just because your favorite hero or villain did not make the cut. Now, as we know, Jump Force is of course an anime title, but that does not mean that the game will feature all major characters from the entire anime world. To be honest, that would be pretty silly to even expect, as that would have to be a gigantic game that would be an absolute nightmare to license. Instead, Jump Force will feature only the characters who belong to the Weekly Shonen Jump universe. Weekly Shonen Jump is a best-selling anime magazine in Japan owned by Shueisha. It is a part of a line of magazines called Jump, and Weekly Shonen Jump is the one that consists of almost all anime and manga that are popular in the West as well, so it only makes sense that the roster of Jump Force will be based around this specific magazine. So, which popular anime will most definitely not be included in Jump Force? Well, let's go at it one by one. First off, we have Full Metal Alchemist, which belongs to Monthly Shonen Gangan and not Weekly Shonen Jump. As popular as it may be, this anime will not be included in Jump Force. Next up, it's Attack on Titan. Even though this anime has seen massive success in the West, it will not appear in the game as it belongs to Bisasa Shonen magazine. Another anime that will not be in the game is Berserk. The characters from this rather violent series belong to Young Animal and not Weekly Shonen Jump. Then we have Goblin Slayer, which belongs to Monthly Big Gangan and Young Gangan, but not Weekly Shonen Jump. Fairytale is a series that many fans were hoping to see in the game, but this anime actually belongs to the Weekly Shonen magazine and not Weekly Shonen Jump, so it will not make the cut. But close enough though, right? Another close call is Ghost in the Shell. This series belongs to the Weekly Young magazine, but not Weekly Shonen Jump, so sadly the characters from this anime will not be part of the game's roster. Now, when it comes to Tokyo Ghoul and the ever-requested One Punch Man, the fact is that we will most definitely not be seeing any characters from these two series in the game's main roster. Namely, both of these anime have appeared in Weekly Young Jump that is also owned by Shueisha, but they never made an appearance in Weekly Shonen Jump. The reason why we say main roster is that Bandai Namco may well decide to add certain characters from other Shueisha-owned magazines as part of the game's DLC in the future. And lastly, the final two anime that we want to mention are Overlord and the Seven Deadly Sins. The former belongs to Camp Ace, whereas the latter belongs to the Weekly Shonen magazine. Since neither of the anime are part of the Weekly Shonen Jump lineup, we will not be seeing any of their characters in Jump Force. So there you have it. Those are some of the more popular anime that fans have been inquiring about that will most certainly not be making an appearance in the upcoming game. Of course, there are many more series out there that we haven't mentioned and that players would love to see in the game, but that would be one unnecessarily long list for us to cover. All you have to remember is that if an anime does not belong to Weekly Shonen Jump, then it will definitely not be included in Jump Force. This game is all about the aforementioned magazine. The best we can hope for is to see more Shueisha characters as part of the game's DLC, like One Punch Man for example, but then again, it would be extremely hard to make the game balanced with Saitama in the roster, right? But let us know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. What characters are you hoping to see the most in Jump Force? We'd love to hear from you, and please make sure to head over to AltChar.com for much more content like this, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Sobriel, and see you in the next video.